Get over it. It's the news.
At this moment in time, this is the news. With Tommy Blade, Maestro Clark, Deborah Magdalena, Dan O'Connor, Dan Quad, Brad Sherwood, Nancy Sullivan, Sean Alex Thompson, and Lou Thornton.
Hi, I'm Nancy Sullivan. I'm Deborah Magdalena.
And I'm Lou Thornton. And if this was Charlie's Angels, I'd be Kelly.
And I'm Maestro Clark, and I wouldn't be Charlie. Well, welcome to the news, the show with flavor. Good. So kick back and kick it with us.
I want to congratulate you all on completing your rehabilitation training program. Good luck as you go out into the job market, retrained and ready to get a job that's more acceptable and less controversial than your last occupation. Once again, good luck and thank you.
See you later.
Good luck out there, man.
Right. Bye. Good luck at the garbage dump. Right.
Well, I, for one, am going to miss dwarf tossing.
Bleeding-hearted, politically correct, mamsy-pamsies.
Well, now some people do say it's cruel to toss the wee little folk about.
Hey, I never tossed a dwarf who didn't want to be tossed.
Except that one time in Reno.
Yeah, that's true. But I was drunk.
Yeah.
And that jerk deserved it.
Yeah.
But hey, fellas, that's all behind us now.
Yeah.
We've got the skills to find new and better work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I still got a dwarf-tossing Jones to work out of my system.
Yeah, man, I mean, Nick, it's all I know how to do.
It's hard just to go cold turkey, you know?
It sure is.
For years.
Sometimes I'll drive all night just looking for a circus or a carnival.
Yeah.
Sneak around the back of the tent hoping I can get a peek of a midget.
Ooh, yeah.
Been there.
Or as we're supposed to call them, the height challenge now.
Dig it.
I'll just sit there and I'll study the unique proportions of his body. How his small head, when considered with his equally small neck and torso, isn't really that small, relatively speaking.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
Yeah, it's all relative.
But then, I'll just find myself thinking, boy, I'd like to toss that son of a bitch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But I'm past all that now.
Oh, oh,
Yeah?
of course.
Right.
Of
Most
course.
definitely. No
But
more.
still, there's nothing quite like the solid heft of a dwarf in your hands.
You got that right.
You get that tight grip around their belt and the other hand tightly on, their shirt collar.
Yeah.
And you go back into your wind-up, reeling them in a graceful arc, and then, just at that magical moment that only a dwarf-tossing man can ever know,
I'm with you on that one.
you simply let go, and it's friggin' beautiful. They fly through the air, and you want to declare not today, Mr. Gravity. You will not keep any dwarves trapped on the ground today, not while I am around.
You got that right, man. I mean, sure, people bitch and moan that it's cruel to toss doors, but hell, man, I mean, there was a time when a man had to toss doors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
You know, back at the dawn of civilization.
Yeah.
When vicious, carnivorous tribes of pygmies ruled the earth. I mean, man, it was toss or be eaten back then.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you had to toss them little warriors, man. Good grief. I worked with a hell of a lot of great dwarfs, though, man.
yeah.
Remember little Johnny Redburn, the Rhode Island Rocket?
Yeah.
We could go.
How about big Jimmy McSmall?
Oh, yeah.
Now, there was an aerodynamically sound dwarf.
That catch your float.
He could cut through the air like a hot knife through butter, baby.
Hey, that's right. You remember the great Billy Gerd, the human bird?
Oh,
He was...
Oh, now you did it.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I forgot.
You idiot.
Man. It's okay. It could happen to anybody.
I mean, stop beating yourself up over it, Dave. Hell, Billy Gerd knew the risk when he got into the dwarf tossing game, baby.
Besides, they had no business holding that contest on the top of the Pan Am building anyway.
Yeah. You know? That's exactly
What the hell
right.
were they thinking
That's
about?
right. I mean, hell, if God had wanted dwarves to fly, he would have gave wings, man. Yeah. Little itty bitty wings.
That's the spirit, buddy. We're moving on.
Yeah.
We got new lives. Good memories, sure, but just memories. Yeah. It's getting pretty late, guys. Gotta get up early tomorrow and find new jobs.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, fellas, you're still here.
Well, we just leave.
Yeah, we were just...
Well, I'm sorry. You're going to have to go because a class is about to start very soon.
Oh, really? What class is it?
Oh, it's Dr. Lily Putnam's class. She wrote the self-help book for short people, big problems. It's a little people support group. But you really should go.
Really? It sounds pretty interesting. Maybe I'll just stay for a while.
Yeah, just
No.
observe. We can watch.
Please let us stay. No, we got to stay.
How fast can you begin to feel relief from a cold?
Good evening, I'm Paula Goodwin, and welcome to Differing Viewpoints, where each week we examine a controversial issue facing our nation from the opposing perspectives of the conservative right and liberal left. We offer no editorial commentary, but rather let you, the viewer, decide for yourself which one of our differing viewpoints is the more valid. Tonight, we look at immigration reform. Are we becoming a nation overburdened by immigrants? Should we close the door or open it further to any and all who wish to make a contribution to our society? For one side of this volatile issue, we go live to Boston, Massachusetts, and Harvard Professor of American Studies, Professor Philip Casterbridge. Professor?
Thank you, Paula. It is my opinion that America's great tradition of free and open immigration must be allowed to flourish if we are to maintain our soul as a democracy. Most of us are the descendants of immigrants who were initially unwelcome on our shores, but who strove to contribute greatly to our society. I believe that we must grant the new generation of immigrants, be they from Mexico, Pakistan, or Haiti, the same rights and opportunities afforded our great-grandparents at Ellis Island.
Thank you, Professor. Very eloquently put.
Thank you, Paula.
And now for an opposing viewpoint, we go live to Newark, New Jersey, and Mr. Edward Lemire, unemployed die cutter and resident drunk at Billy's Starlight Lounge. Mr. Lemire.
Ah! Who gives a rat? Kick them all out! Damn camel head! 1956, a pretzel cost a nickel! And tell you, it's all shot to hell. I remember when...
Thank you, Eddie. Very well put. Well, that's all the time we have tonight. My thanks again to our guest, Professor Philip Casterbridge.
Thank you, Paula.
And Edward Eddie Lemire.
93 miles on that car, for crying out loud. Duke Snyder, that was the ball player. It ain't no damn good anymore.
Join us next week on Differing Viewpoints. When we look at two opposing views of sexual harassment with our guest, Dr. Arlene Wentworth of the National Association of Professional Women, and Tony the Boss Buffaloni, lead lap dancer at Chippendales, Chicago. I'm Paula Goodwin. Good night.
Gina! Bring me more chips.
We're out.
What do you mean?
We're out.
I don't understand.
There are no more chips in the house. You ate them all.
We're out?
Yes!
Can we get more?
Not unless you want to go out and buy some.
Go out? What do you mean?
Does this scene look familiar to you? You crave the great taste of potato chips, but you just can't fit buying them into your busy schedule. Well, now you don't have to.
Who's that?
I don't know. Why don't you go check?
I don't want to check. You check.
I don't want to check either.
Let me in. I have something for you.
Did you hear that? He has something for us. Let him in.
Nah. You let him in.
I'm serious. Let me in. I'll make it worth your while.
What do you have for us?
It's a great new service called Chips Across America.
Chips across America? Tell me more.
There are literally thousands of little companies in this country that manufacture potato chips. Each week, we at Chips Across America deliver 2 bags of a different brand of chips right to your door.
Hey, sounds great. Gina, open the door for the guy.
I don't want to open the door for the guy. You open the door for the guy.
Come on, what's it gonna kill you to get up and open the door?
Well, if it's not going to kill me, it's not going to kill you.
One of you get up and open the door.
We don't feel like it. Bust it down.
What?
It's easy. It's not like a deadbolt or nothing.
Here they are. Legion salt and vinegar chips and Little Jimmy's Old Style. Both artificially flavored, of course. Delivered right to your door, so you'll never have to go out again.
That's great. Bring him over here. Open him?
Well, that's not really part of the service.
Come on, what's it gonna kill you? Open a lousy bag of chips.
Chips Across America is a great new service that you won't want to be without.
Reach in the bag, get a couple of chips, put them in my mouth.
No.
Oh, Gina, reach in the bag, get a couple of chips, put them in my mouth.
Reach in the damn bag yourself.
What's it gonna kill you to reach in a lousy bag, get a couple of lousy chips, and put them in my mouth?
Chips Across America. We'll bring them to your house, but we won't put them in your mouth.
Chips Across America. Not available in Alaska or Hawaii.
October 14th. We've been trapped by the blizzard for 3 weeks now. Our radio is no longer functioning. Still no sign of Bentley and Hughes, who went for help 8 days ago. We remain hopeful that our food supply will hold out. All things considered, the men's spirits remain high. I am, however, growing more and more concerned about Corporal Bob Stevens. Yesterday, he told me that he was a rabbit.
I hiked up the ridge, Sergeant. The snow was too deep. I had to turn back. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Cliff. We'll try again tomorrow.
Do we have any more carrots?
No, Bob, we are out of carrots.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure.
Because somewhere in this tent I smell carrots.
That's it. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill
Now,
him.
get back, Cliff. Come on. Get a hold of yourself, man.
That stupid moron.
Cliff!
He's been leaving us little pellets all in my sleeping bag.
November 24th. Still no sign of a rescue party. Our food supply is almost exhausted. Everyone's nerves are wearing thin. Bob has agreed to make his pellets outside the tent. However, for the last 3 days, he has insisted that we call him Fluffy.
Damn it, Bob! Get off my pillow, you ugly, long-eared freak! Please get off my pillow, Fluffy.
Do we have any more carrots?
January 12th. Still no sign of rescue. Last night, Fluffy gave birth to a litter of bunnies. They are very cute and seem to have temporarily lifted the men's spirits. We are almost out of food. God help us.
Hello, little guy. Hello.
I'm gonna call you Bunny Boo Boo. If that's okay with you, Fluffy.
Little bunny boo boo.
I'm starved. Do we have any more carrots?
February 3rd. We are completely out of food. Fluffy's children have eaten everything. Fluffy has lost a lot of weight and can no longer nurse the bunnies. Cliff has become strangely overprotective of the little critters. Last night he beat Carl to death for suggesting we eat some of them. I ashamedly admit that the thought had crossed my mind too. But I shall remain strong. We will not resort to barbaric acts of cannibalism as long as I'm in command. Sergeant Jeremy Brown, Royal Polar Expedition. God help us. March 19th. The unthinkable has happened. In order to feed Fluffy's children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, Cliff sacrificed his own life. Once we convinced the children that Cliff was, in fact, a giant carrot, they ate him quite easily. The crew, though malnourished, refused to eat Cliff, complaining that they don't like carrots. Unfortunately, we have found little nutritional value in the pellets the children have left around the tent. No end in sight. God help us. May 12th. All the men are gone. Fluffy, too, has passed away and was promptly eaten by her savage little offspring. I am not long for this world, I fear. In an effort to convince Fluffy's evil brood that I am not a giant carrot, I have resorted to wearing a large bear costume. I have heard several of Fluffy's children trying to convince the others that bears are delicious. Fear for my safety. God help us.
Like all journeys, ours has a beginning. For some...
We'd like to thank our special guests, Peter Cottontail and Thumper, etc.
Bunny Boo Boo.
Bunny Boo Boo.
We hope you had a good time because we did. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Promotional fees have been paid by the following.
Continental Airline and Travel Service is the official travel service for the News.
Guests of the News stay at the Marriott Residence Inn, Lake Buena Vista.